If there's one thing you need on the Desert Caballeros trail ride, it's a good cowboy hat. And Wickenburg's Jimmy the Hat Man will be happy to outfit you with a custom hat like no other.
It's incredibly exciting, quite fairy tale-ish.
Christina Brady is buying her very first custom cowboy hat.
It's jewelry, head jewelry.
And what a hat it'll be.
Shape of the hat I'm wearing, this color, and with this bead work, but the bead work will be this design.
This beaded feather design will adorn the hat band, the hat brim, and the chin strap, better known out west as a stampede string.
And the feather will also be placed inside this inlay.
Wow, that'll be awesome.
I know. All custom made by this amazing man over there.
That would be Jimmy Harrison, also known as Jimmy the Hat Man.
Anytime I see somebody's face light up that's genuinely happy with what I've done, then that's the best part for me.
At Jimmy's Double H Hat Company in Wickenburg, Arizona, you'll see cowboy hats you've never imagined, with inlays of turquoise, silver sculptures, even an elk tooth.
Of course, that all started 20-some years ago when I found a flaw in the crown of a hat, a tuft of hair that went all the way through that couldn't be sanded out. So I cut that out and inlaid a bone pin in there, and that's kind of where it all started.
They aren't the kind of hats John Wayne would wear, but if you want one just like the Dukes, or Tom Selleck, or any Western star, Jimmy can do that too.
I do a lot of duplications. They can send me photographs, they can send me pictures, they can tell me of a hat they saw in a movie. This is a hat very similar to the one Tom Selleck wore in the movie Quigley Down Under. This is a duplicate of the hat that Val Kilmer wore in the movie Tombstone.
Actor Val Kilmer, who grew up in Wickenburg, commissioned Jimmy to make a line of hats just like the one he wore as Doc Holliday.
And he will autograph it to them personally.
Jimmy also made the hat actor Buck Taylor wore in Tombstone and recreated Buck's raggedy top hat from Cowboys and Aliens.
He tried to get it out of wardrobe, but couldn't find it anymore. And so I duplicated that hat right down to the sweat stains, to the frayed edge in the brim. I will actually sand this hat.
It's quite a process. Jimmy is one of the relatively few custom hatters in the country who craft a hat from the raw body.
And then I'll actually mist it with alcohol and light it on fire. And that will singe the long hairs off.
Top quality hats are 100% beaver. The hat ends up looking something like this before it's ready to be steamed and shaped in any style you can imagine for any kind of person. And all the ordering can be done over the phone or online.
Like I say, I guarantee everything, so it's not a problem. I do a lot of hats for people that I never meet.
After more than 20 years in the profession, Jimmy needs just a photograph and a head measurement to craft the hat you want. He'll, of course, give you all the details, and his work is 100% guaranteed.
I guarantee everything, even right down to the shape. So if people want to come back in over and over and have me tweak their hats or work with them on it, I will do that, because that's the only way I'm going to get them to buy another one.
Spend time with Jimmy, and you quickly discover this is a guy who loves his work.
Yeah, the fun part is designing a hat in my head and then going shopping for what I want to put into it or on it, and then building the hat with a fictitious customer in mind, and then building a show hat that hopefully somebody will come in and
check out this hat, featuring a hat band fashioned from a century-old piece of barbed wire laid over an old wagon rein.
The rein that we used for the hat band that we put the barbed wire over was too thick, so we split it, and then the back of it we split again, and that's what we used for the lace around the edge of the brim.
And while we all associate cowboy hats with cowboys, most of Jimmy's customers are actually from the East Coast.
I certainly send a lot of hats to the state of New York.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, the whole East Coast actually is a very good hat customer of mine.
And here I am, a happy customer.
That's where Christina's from. She was so thrilled with her hat, her feet were barely touching the floor.
I'm excited.
It's got to make you feel pretty good.
It does. She was very happy. think she came in here with no idea that she was going to order a custom-made hat today.
Well, the one thing I'm excited about is when it's not on my head, it's going to be on my wall. And look at how gorgeous that is, just hanging there. It's going to have a special hook.
Didn't we all dream about being a cowboy or a cowgirl? Thanks to Jimmy, Christina Brady's dreams came true. For more information on the people and places featured in Today's Wild West, or to order show DVDs and books, visit todayswildwest.com.